So, I was walking home. I just got back from the grocery store. Um, you know, had two handfuls of groceries, just walking back. Minding my own business. It was late. It was like, I don't know, 1 o'clock in the morning. Had a bag full of beer, a bag full of eggs and milk and bananas and bullshit. And I'm at the crosswalk and I just want to smoke a cigarette. So I got some smokes, pull out a cigarette, light it, smoke a cigarette, and then across the road, and this bum's like, hey, you got a cigarette? And this bum like hangs out all the time, like in this area. And I'm just like, yeah, no, I'm sorry, I don't have a cigarette. And he's like, I just saw you pull a cigarette out of your pocket. I just saw you light a cigarette. And like, he's absolutely right. Like, how can you deny that? Like, right? Like, absolutely. I got a full pack of cigarettes in my pockets, and I just pulled one out, and lit it. Well, I told him I was like, yeah, I don't have a cigarette to spare. And we were like 12 feet apart, and then he gets like really close to me, and he kind of like challenges like my personal space, I guess is what you would call it. And he's just like, hey, you got $1? And you know, I'm not a tough guy. I'm not a tough guy at all. I do have a few years of martial arts experience in Muay Thai kickboxing and Brazilian Jiu Jitsu, but yeah, I'm not a tough guy, and I'm more of a pacifist. I don't like to fight. I mean, I will if I have to, but yeah, when he got that close to me, it was like my instructor said like 90% of the time, the guy that throws the first punch is the one that's going to win. I knew that this was going to be an issue, so I said, yeah, I got $1 for it. And I was like, I'm left-handed. It's my wallet. It's my right pocket. And I'm just like, I got $1, so I'm reaching for my wallet, pretending to. And I fucking, boom! I threw a left hook. I clipped him, but I missed. I mean, I was drunk, but I missed. So it was like, I skimmed him, but I didn't hit him on the button. If you can hit somebody on the button, there's a few buttons on the face. You got the chin, the temple, and right behind the ear is another good. That'll knock anybody out, regardless of how big they are. Yeah, but so I missed, and he came back and he threw a barrage of fucking haymakers at me, and I was trying to bob and weave, and he got me here, got me here. He got me a couple times, but it was cool because it was like, and this guy was big. I mean, I'm estimating he was between 220 and 250, and I don't know. He was taller than me. I mean, I'm not a big guy. I'm 5'10", 160. He was probably about 6'2", 250. So, I had my work cut out for me at this point. But I put my groceries down, and I just, I'm not a stand-up fighter. Again, I got 3 years of martial arts training, of Muay Thai kickboxing and Brazilian Jiu Jitsu. I just took him down. I double underhooked his legs, picked him up, tipped him sideways and made sure that I dropped him on his fucking head. And then I made sure that when he landed, I was in the guard and hammer fisted him in the face. And then, he turned his back. He gave me his back, and then I just rear naked choked him out. Boom, done. Don't get me wrong, still, fucking hurts, but I won the fight. And again, I'm not a tough guy. I'm not here to talk about how tough I am or brag about anything like that, because I'm not a tough guy. And I just know how to fight, if I'm in a pinch. But yeah, that was it, you know, and I grabbed my shit and I fucking, instead of walking slowly, I was one of those speed walkers. I might have well been coming from some Pilates class. I was like, fuck, I'm out. I'm out. Out.